So you want to be rich. But do you really want to be rich? Because I hear people say this all the time. They want to be rich. They want to make money, get into this bag, etc. But you know what it takes to come from poverty to be rich. Now I'm talking about people who start with absolutely nothing. You come up from the bottom, and this is where you are. You just graduated high school. You're in your mama house. You about to get out. Let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to have to work 2 to 3 jobs. You're going to have to use one of those jobs to pay your bills. Instead of getting an apartment, you're going to get a room because it costs less money. Instead of having the newest iPhone, you're going to have an Android. It still works. You still get calls and texts and stuff like that. You ain't got no time for social media, to be watching Netflix, to be doing any of that. You're going to get up. You're going to go to work. You're going to leave that job and you're going to go to another job. Then you're going to go home. You're going to have about 6 hours of sleep every night. You're going to shower, change, and you're going to be off to them 2 jobs again. Now on the weekends, you got the 2 days off. 2 days off from both those full-time jobs that you're working. You're going to work a third job on the weekends. Now, you don't work all day because you are going to need to catch up a little bit of sleep or whatever. So you work a full-time shift morning and night. You have no time for a relationship. You have no time to have children, so that's good because you're not going to have any because you're not going to have a girl. You ain't going to have no time to spend with them. You don't have time to do drugs, to party, to hang out. You don't have time to watch the newest Netflix shows. You don't have time to do any of that. When you're awake, you're working. When you're not working, you're traveling to work, from work, or you're sleeping. Now, it's called sacrifices. You're sacrificing things to be rich. Now, you're going to take that money that you're making from working. You're going to pay any bill off that you get. You're going to get credit cards. You're going to use these credit cards to pay for everything, and then you're going to pay the credit cards off. That's going to build your credit. You're going to do this for 5 years. When you're 18 to you're 23. By the time you're 23, you'll have over a 700 credit score. You'll also have close to $100,000 in the bank. Probably more than that. You're still working these 3 jobs a week. You have no social life, none of that. Put that money away. You buy yourself a house. You invest in stocks. Maybe you take some risks on some stocks, etc. You invest that money. That money comes back, makes you rich. The way people get rich, coming up from nothing, is sacrifice. Are you willing to eat ramen soup, dress in Walmart clothes, and wear $20 sneakers? Are you willing to not have an upgraded phone? Maybe not even have a car. Maybe you got to take the bus in fucking wintertime, in the snow, etc. to get to work. There's sacrifices that you're going to have to make. I am not willing to make those sacrifices. Maybe we'll find another way to get rich. But the plan I just told you is foolproof. You do that within 5 years, you'll have $100,000 in your bank account, minimum. Maybe more than that. If you're working a side job, making $25,000, $30,000. Say you make $30,000 a year. Your secondary job is just extra money. So your first job and your weekend job should cover all your bills, all your expenses, everything you need, right? That other job, you're making $30,000 a year, 30, 60, 90, 120, you'll have $150,000 cash in 5 years just from that job. And that's the low end. So stop crying about not being rich. Stop crying about being broke. Just say you don't want to make the sacrifices that are necessary for you to become rich. It's like working out. I'm in good shape. Arms kind of big. Shoulders. I look great for my age. But I'm not shredded. Why am I not shredded? Because I'm eating a turkey sausage, egg, and cheese from Dunkin' Donuts for fucking breakfast. And I had some avocado toast with some roasted peppers, which is also fucking delicious. Instead of having a protein shake. I enjoy food. I would rather eat good food every day for the rest of my life than be rich and eat bad food. So, these are choices and sacrifices that people are unwilling to make. You go get a bitch pregnant at 17, 18 years old, or you're a dumb bitch that gets pregnant at 17, 18 years old. You have now put yourself on the back burner of getting rich. You made that decision. You went and decided to have unprotected sex, have a child. You fucked up. And no, nobody feels sorry for you. Oh, I made a mistake. Shut the fuck up. You did that. You made that happen. So now, deal with that baby for 18 years. Same thing with the dude. Deal with that baby for 18 years. These child supports that are gonna fucking smash your check every week. I had my first kid when I was ready in my 30s, bro. Like, I didn't do that dumb shit. I made some bad choices myself, but I would rather enjoy life. I want nice sneakers. I got a motorcycle. I got a car. I got a bigger house. I don't want to sacrifice for 5 years to be rich. Oh, well, if you sacrifice 5 years to be rich, then for the next 20 years, who says I got 20 years? Who says any of us have 5 years, 2 years, 3 years? But when you're trying to get rich, you're sacrificing betting on it tomorrow. A lot of those children that just passed away in Texas, they thought they was going to go home from school that day. They never thought that their life was going to end tragically because some scumbag came in with a gun. I'll enjoy today. I'll enjoy my life now. And I'll spend my money doing that. And maybe I'll never be rich. But, tell you what I will be. I'll be happy. I'll be full. And I'll enjoy life in the meantime. Maybe I won't enjoy it on a yacht. But I'm still happy and I still enjoy it. So, you got to make the choice. Are you willing to make the sacrifice? Are you willing to not have a social life? Not have healthy relationships? These sandwiches are delicious. Are you willing to do those things to be rich? Because if you are, I promise you, you work those 2-3 jobs and you stay on that path, you will achieve your goals. Me, on the other hand, I'm probably going to spend $50 on some Indian food tonight because I want some chicken biryani. Might go to the movies with the kids this weekend. Probably going to buy some saddlebags for my bike because I don't like the ones I got. So, you pick. Enjoy life or sacrifice and hopefully enjoy life later. Choice is yours.